Asked by Hi_Sleep3694. What was the pettiest reason you refused to date someone? He stared at me blankly when I said the word Republican when describing one of my family members. I followed up and sure enough, he literally had no idea what the word Republican meant and didn't know about our largely two-party system. He was in his late 20s. If you're not into politics, that's one thing, but he had managed to live nearly 3 decades in our country without knowing basic information about our political system. My brain could not comprehend and I worried about what other basic information he had managed to avoid was. 'Twas a hard no on my end. Joke's on you, he was actually a big fan of Plato's Republic and was waiting for you to talk about how your uncle loved the allegory of the cave. I remember a hippie-type girl I met at summer camp who mentioned, several weeks in, that she was Republican. I was astonished and she seemed surprised by my reaction. Are you for the war in the Middle East? I asked, sensing the problem. She said of course she wasn't. And you believe gay people should have equal rights, I added, and she nodded again. I asked her if she wanted leaders more like Clinton and Gore, or more like the Bushes. She wanted the former. My theory turned out to be correct. She had the Democratic and Republican parties completely backward. She was turning 18 later that year. Late response here, but in a similar vein, I went on a date with a guy that had never heard of the term Prime Minister. We're in the US, so we don't have Prime Ministers, but I still expect people to have some awareness of the world around them. That was the last time I saw him.